Balls on the money, you know, we were playing a lot of man, and that was good for us to find out about ourselves, and you know, we got to move on now and continue to get better.
What kind of adjustments did you make?
Well, we started playing more zone. You know, we started playing more too deep with the safeties helping over the top, and that smoothed things out in the second half. But we didn't play well as a defense. The kids know it. It was disappointing performance, and we have to get better in a hurry.
Guys like Todd Kelly being out there, how much, whether he was able to play 100% or not, just his presence out there, how much difference does that make?
You mean this week?
Last week against Bowling Green, well, any week, but just the fact that he was able to make an appearance in the game and play and contribute.
Yeah, that was huge because it allowed us to, you know, rest some of those guys. I mean, you look at the defensive players; they're on 3 and 4 special teams. Cam's running back punts. Comes to the sideline, he's like, "Hey, I gotta have a blow. We got to move Malik to corner, which he hadn't played all week, you know, because we were trying to get him to learn the nickel and the dime position." So we had some adversity, we had some challenges, but I like the way the kids have responded this week. The practice habits that were beginning to form, and getting back to, you know, a blue collar, hardworking group, and just went back to the basics.
Do you think it cost you guys not to have Coach Martinez out there, and what's it going to mean to have him back?
Yeah, I always think it. You know, Willie has a great eye up there in the box. You know, he sees things, whether you're playing off or playing press. You know, yeah. So I certainly missed him.
John, what was the breakdown in terms of maybe communication issues in the secondary, or maybe guys just not making plays?
Here's what it was. Our yards after catch was only 3.6 yards. I mean, so it wasn't like they were catching it and just running through our defense. We were in position. They just made some great catches. I mean, the one, I'm like, you know, let's get back in the huddle. You know, you got to get more pressure. I thought we'd get a little bit more pressure with our front four than what we did. But it was a good learning experience for us on defense, and we know that you know, we got a lot of work to do.
With Oklahoma, what do you see from, you know, they got a new coordinator, he threw it around at East Carolina. What do you kind of expect them to do?
I expect them to be fairly similar. Obviously, he's got some different, you know, personnel. He's got a couple big backs back there that certainly he didn't have when he was at East Carolina. But I expect them to be fairly similar to what they did there. And it'll always be a game time adjustment based on, you know, what formations and sets they get into and personnel groupings and things.
What have you seen about what they want to do with P. Ryan and Mix and their 2 running backs?
Obviously, they want to get them the ball. They want to run them, but they also do a great job of, you know, getting them on the perimeter and some of the passing game. You know, to get them out in space and get them on some smaller DBs. Those guys are big. We know we got to do a great job of swarming to the football and taking great angles and gang tackling those guys because they're a load to get down.
How great was it having LaDarrell back out there in practice today?
Yeah, it was really good having LaDarrell back out there. He's a great kid. He's certainly a guy who knows our defense, you know, and we missed that back there. There's no replacement for experience, and you know, LaDarrell has a lot of experience. He was really playing his best football, so yeah, it was good to have him back out there.
What are you expecting from him in terms of when you might get him back? I mean,
Coach Jones is going to address all that with you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
What does Todd Kelly bring to the defense that you're looking to utilize against Oklahoma?
Intelligence, you know, allowing us to disguise some things. You know, Todd's a very good football player. He's got great ball skills. I mean, you remember the interception he had in the Vanderbilt game, getting his foot down. So just having him back there, you know, patrolling the back end is huge.
John,